One of the most highly anticipated videos in YouTube history. Cuba, what's your top 10 ball sprayers, guy? So I couldn't generalize it into just top 10 of all time. So I'm gonna do top 10 of 2021. And ball spraying pretty much consists of the sex appeal, the reaction, the actual visceral feeling that these fragrances gave to me. Not to mention the minimal compliment factor that I be getting. So let's roll my motherfucking music, because I think these 10 are solid ball sprayers.
Sexy motherfucker. We're all alone in the villa. Yeah, there's some friends on the south side. In case you cared, out of all your friends, I want to be Cuba.
Listen, morning, my beautiful peoples. You know who it is. This is your boy, C to the U to the B to the A. Top 10 ball sprayers. These are all sexy, have their own individual characteristics, have something that just really vibes with me, and I really feel that y'all are gonna enjoy these fragrances. At bare minimum, test them out if you don't already own them, which you might own some of these joints. So let's start with one of the ones that really blew my doors off, and it wasn't in 2021, it was prior to that, but it just is a fragrance that I find myself reaching more and more, independently owned. The gentleman doesn't have a perfumer background and still made a huge splash, and I'm not gonna front, this shit is sold out 95% of the time, but get yourself on a waiting list if you're interested in trying it, because that's from SAVOIR and that's Soul Cafe. Sexy, bergamot, tobacco, ambery vibes, just sitting in a jazz club, smoking a cigar, you got the brim on, you listening to a little bit of live music and you just vibing out. That's what this fragrance is, a fucking vibe out. Sexy as shit. I mean, for an individual who don't have a perfumery background, kind of puts into perspective that you don't have to be super duper perfumer to create something beautiful. You just gotta have thought process, some patience, and a little bit of fucking creativity to create something gorgeous. This is a gorgeous ball sprayer, without a doubt. Next one. Not a fragrance that I really intended to love as much as I did, but when something works, it fucking works. And this fragrance, no matter what, just hits different. By the house of Christian Dior, and that's Dior Homme Parfum. Not the easiest to come across unless you're in Europe. The powderiness is kicked up to like the 20th level, but the sex appeal in this fragrance is just stellar. And it projects off of my skin like a projector on a wall. It just explodes jizz all over you. It's insane. It's beautiful. It's sexy. It's dark. It's date night. You're gonna get something at the end of the night. Might be a little ass, might be a little herpes, but you might get something. Hopefully it's not COVID because everybody's catching it, but definitely go and catch a phone number, bare minimum, and hope when she pulls the mask down, she's not hit like Barry. Next one, Yves Saint Laurent doing it. And this one happens to be one of wifey's favorites, so it automatically becomes one of my favorites and has to be a ball sprayer because I'm trying to get my balls I'm spraying when I'm wearing this motherfucker, and this is CABAN. Yves Saint Laurent's CABAN. I mean, Tonka sweet, sexy, rosy, still got a nice bit of brightness. It has some powdery nuance. It has that up close sniffle factor. This has what I like to call that bunny nose factor, that when shorty's all up here having that close conversation, smelling that neck and jawline, it has that sex appeal. It has that, what are you wearing? You're not gonna smell like anybody else. That's what ball spraying is about, having a little bit of exclusivity, having that squirt factor, having that, ooh, I'm gonna knock the floorboard off this motherfucker. This what it's about. This has that. And it's also a unisex fragrance. You can be in a committed relationship behaving like a good little boy and have this shit on your counter and wifey can wear it and she's still gonna get that sexy factor, but it's just for you. CABAN is absolutely a ball sprayer. Next one. When you want to talk about experiencing a sexy ass oud with definite big ball performance, we're going to talk about Roja's UAE. This is one of these ouds that aren't aggressive, aren't abrasive. It's super wearable. In this cold weather, what this shit is doing is masterpiece status performance. Sexy, spicy, oudy, woody, powerhouse, just poof, a wave of sex is in the air. This is a beast fragrance that's gonna get you the attention that you may or may not be looking for. So you gotta be careful with this trigger because this shit will blow doors off a motherfucker. Sexy, it's oudy, it's green, it's bright, it's powerful, it's wearable, it's really ostentatious. It's just a ball sprayer, fam. Oud done well. Next one. This one is a newer acquisition of my collection, which has steadily grown up the charts as just a sexy, masculine ass fragrance by the house of XERJOFF. That is that Dawn joint. This Dawn joint is so wet, concrete, minerally, sweet, sexy, bright. It's just masculinity in a bottle. I would never ever think of this being a staple piece in a collection, but it absolutely is. It's stellar. It's masculine as shit. Exclusive. Separate from all the rest. Putting you in that next level. Like, I'm not smelling like you, Creed boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, we different over here. We moving like dawns. This smells like a man's man. Slamming heads on concrete while smelling delicious. Next one. If there's any fragrance on the Cubaknow channel that has gotten more burn than this one, let me know. Because this has been on, I don't even know how many videos. It's already at nauseum, but it is what it is. If the shit is as good as I'm saying it is, and other people may agree or disagree, if you disagree, you stupid. That's just what it is at the end of the day. MARC-ANTOINE BARROIS, GANYMEDE, stupid. This shit's crazy, insane. I mean, this is Richard Gere. This is Richard Gere, Pretty Woman. For you young bucks, go fucking find the VHS or Bluetooth or the TiVo or whatever the fuck it is, Netflix it. Richard Gere, billionaire status. Stretch White limo. Clooney, before the tequila. Brad Pitt, when he was a vampire. Tom Cruise, when he was fake flying airplanes, which was probably flying real airplanes. That motherfucker crazy. John Travolta eating double pizzas in Brooklyn. This is that. This is that. That's it. Ball sprayer supreme. All the meats and cheeses. Next one. I got requested to review and buy this fragrance, but I don't know how many people. And you know what? Y'all were absolutely right. XERJOFF NAXOS is a sweet, fucking beautiful woman at the end of the road that is just the Southern belle that has no malice. She's just sweet. Once you get home, she got you the slippers. She's making the food. You don't have to ask. You don't have to scream. She don't bitch at you for no. This is just beautiful. Little House on the Prairie shit. You know what I'm saying? Soft, elegant, sexy. Another one that has that bunny factor. This is ridiculous. Not even ridiculous. Ridiculous of how good this fucking is. Absolutely a ball sprayer. Next one. Oh my god, this one is crazy. I love this scent. I mean, love at first snort. Once I got this joint from AMOUAGE, I said, ooh wee, bitch. Ooh wee. The fragrance is by the house of AMOUAGE, and that's Material. This is not a material world, and I am a material girl. This is stupid. Oh. Sweet tonka, incensey, a little bit of herbal. It's got a gingery vibe. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. In a female bottle, but it's not a female fragrance. This is just stellar. It's just beautifully done, crafted by one of my favorite perfumers. I mean, let's speak facts. Maybe my favorite perfumer, just to blow smoke up ass. She was just a beast. This shit just hits all the little nuances that a sexy ass fragrance should have. Power, sweet, sexy, opulent, green, spice, little oud. It hits every little receptor that you want to hit. This fragrance hits. That's why it has to be a ball spray. This shit is stellar. Next one. Now this fragrance, I haven't even made a video on. I've worn it 3 times already, and it's instantly a ball sprayer. This is by the house of RENIER Parfums, and this one is delicious. Like me. Oud, chocolate, butthole secretion from a squirrel. I mean, it's civet. It's in there. It's butthole juice. But it's, you know, butthole juice is not all bad juice. I'm just saying, putting it out there. Yo, this is crazy. Beastly off my skin. I mean, beast off my skin. It must be that butthole sweat. But it's also got that dark chocolatey kind of sweetness, like semi-sweetness, that really hits home. When it dries down, I'm getting this little bit of like turmeric, honey, molassesy kind of thickness that really feels like it coats the skin. Like, if you're looking for something that's sexy and really powerful and potent for the winter that just wants to last, like, I got nervous spraying this shit on a sweater for the fact that I feel you will never be able to wash this out of a fiber. This little motherfucker right here packs an insane power off skin. So imagine doing it on clothes. This shit'll never come off. And I mean, for winter and fall, you'll be perfect. In the summertime, you're gonna kill somebody if you're even out in public, or if we're not dead next year. But this is, wow. Next one. This one was almost falling in the back burner just because it was out of sight. Then I started picking this shit up late last year. At the House of FRAPIN, that's $12.70. When I did the video of FRAPIN, this was definitely one of my favorites, if not my favorite from the lineup. Sweet, plum, masculine, boozy. It's got that cognac in it. This is elegance, sophistication, sweetness, manly, sitting down in a two-piece, bespoke suit, smoking a cigar with a nice fucking glass of cognac. Although cognac is not something that I personally slip on, because me and Hennessy will put me on a bar with assless chaps doing the twerk like it's some Wild Coyote shit. It's happened before. There might be stuff on the internet, just Google it. You got that orange citrusy grind, you got a little cafecito in here, so you got booze, you got coffee, you got citrus, you got sweetness, you got herbal, you got more booze, woody. Matter of fact, this is gonna be my scent right now. I mean, this is, yo, the greenness that's coming up. It has a little bit of a herbal, mentholic kind of greenness that really hovers on the initial spray, but really starts switching up to become green, boozy, sour orange, sweet tonka. You get that coffee. This shit is stupid. Yo, I gave you some fucking monsters. These are ballsprayers.com. I'm gonna recap it for you. So we got FRAPIN 1270, bing bang, right? We got that NAXOS, right? We got that Delicious. We got that Material Girl. You know what I'm saying? You got the Dawn, right? We got that Richard Gere, GANYMEDE. You got that Roja UAE, YSL CABANs. You got that DIOR on PARFUM. And you got that Soul Cafe. I don't know what else to tell you, man. This is a monster list. You got some different, you got vibes, you got sex appeal, you got close encounter, you got bus sex, you got all that random shit. I love y'all motherfuckers from the heart. And I'll see y'all bitches next time. You know who it is. Biggest in the game. Smooches.
Cubaknow, 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 Cubaknow. What's fresh? Who's best? Wanna know who's gonna pass the test? Cubaknow.
For the fly gun holder, money folder, Motorola start tack when it's time to call back. For the rough, rugged, and raw way, this nigga Jay, it's a game, but he don't play. Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense you never get in. It's nonsense that you would think